Just impressions of the first week of practice as you guys, come out of the spring and the wide receivers put a lot of hard work in the offseason. How much better are they?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're growing. I think it's just them getting comfortable with the system, getting comfortable with me and my coaching style, and these guys are showing up to play every single day.
What was the off-season workouts like? I know a lot of it was player-led stuff. I guess were you happy with them kind of taking that?
Absolutely. I think, with the additions of Damian Morgan, right, Champ, and Donnie, right, I think all of those guys are older guys, and they're able to kind of set the precedence in our room a little bit. And they're kind of just bringing the young guys along and kind of doing what they're taught.
You mentioned those 4 transfers, plus you added a junior college guy. You got Marshawn coming back. You got Wilkie coming back.
Yeah.
Have you seen separation yet? Are you getting a feel for that depth chart, or where are you?
Still getting the feel, man. Still getting the feel. It's still wide open. We got a feel for kind of who our first 4 guys, but it's about building that dependable depth right now, and I think that's where we are right now is, hey, who's our number 4, who's our number 5, who's our number 6? So I think that's where we kind of are and trying to get established.
How much trust can you have in them before the game start versus once the game start? Now you're getting real grade.
Yeah, these guys played a lot of football, man. Obviously they were a lot of them were at the FCS level. I think pretty much everybody that we brought in either played at the FCS level or Marshawn played a little bit last year. So those guys are ready, man. I'm confident. I'm fully confident in those guys, and shoot, man, I'm ready to strap up the pads.
What does having a guy like Marshawn kind of do for your room? Do you not have that set leader?
Yeah, I think even Marshawn is still growing into a leadership role to where this is his first year. We're hey man, I'm that guy, right? So it's not just Marshawn. We got 4 other leaders that's helping Marshawn lead that room, right? So I think that from accountability piece, man, I think they're all in line with kind of similar goals.
He's kind of a quiet kid, knowing
Yeah.
Seen a switch there, or is that you don't want him to be someone?
Yeah, absolutely. On the field, man, he's a freaking competitor, and it's actually fun seeing him out on the field, and you could tell he's playing with a lot of confidence, and he's super confident in his ability right now. And I think he's super familiar and super comfortable in our system. We're going to kind of utilize him and allow him to do what he really does well.
What does Gary add to your guys' receiving core? What does he do best?
He's a big body. I think his consistency is the best thing about him. Right? He's going to be in the right place at the right time, and he has very strong hands. Right? There's still some things that we need to work on with his game. But like I said, man, everybody's I don't know who the best receiver is right now. They're all playing at a really high level right now, and hopefully we could continue that play.
When you go down to the FCS to bring someone up to the FBS, what are you looking for to know that this person can make this jump?
Well, I like to watch games that they played against FBS competition, honestly. Obviously, Dame came with me, so I already known him. But all of these guys that came here, I recruited before being here. Right, so there was a previous relationship with Champ, right? I was recruiting him at the last place I was at. He was leaving Valpo and went up to NIU, went over to NIU, and all of these guys have been on the FBS level, right? Jason Doss was at Fresno before he went to Towson, right? So a lot of these guys have played FBS competition, right? So
could probably count on 0 hands the amount of 30-yard passes Nevada had from its offense last year. I know Coach Schopp said that's one of the big X factors is stretching the field. What makes for being able to stretch the field and hit those long shots?
Being able to win at the line of scrimmage, obviously a lot of that have to do with game planning, right? And who was our guys who we could stretch the field vertically, right? And I think we're starting to kind of see those guys emerge. But ultimately, I think it's a mindset, right? Are we going to be aggressive, right? Or are we going to get attacked, right? And I think our mindset is, man, we are going to be aggressive this year in the pass game and in the run game. So I think we have the guys to stretch the field vertically. Obviously, I talked about Champ, Jason, Don Henry, right? Perrion Williams, the younger guys who starting to emerge as guys, right? You see Perrion running with the twos, right? He's just different, you know, from a physical standpoint. Don is a JUCO guy who can also stretch the field vertically. So, I mean, I think we're starting to build dependable depth that we haven't had in the past.
What's been your favorite thing about this group?
Honestly, their competitiveness and their leadership, man. Like, I don't have any knock on wood, but when it comes to off the field, man, these guys are pros, you know? And I think that's kind of the bright spot is, you know, like them guys being leaders, them guys being pros, and kind of showing our young guys, hey, this is the expectation, this is the standard, and man, each one teach one.
How much has this secondary, you know, pushed these guys in camp so far to be better?
Man, our secondary is really good, and it's awesome, man. It's awesome. I know I got on our guys over the past couple of days because I just felt like the secondary got the best of us on Saturday, and you know, and we had, I think, we kind of won the battle the day before, right? And it's about being consistent. But I mean, we got some really good defensive backs. We got some really good skilled players on this team, and it's actually fun to watch them compete every day.
Is there a thing like that most needs to be accomplished between now and 25 days from now when you guys play a real football game? Just when you're a wide receiver.
I think just dependable depth, right? And just keeping these guys healthy, right? Getting them to the season. And a lot of times I'm mixing in all type of different rotations just to try to keep our guys fresh. But I think what I'm looking for is, hey, who's our next up guys, right? Because we're going to need all our guys, especially with the style of football that we're playing, right? We're getting into some 11-piece sets, some 10-piece sets, and kind of having that next man up mentality.
With the quarterback battle, what are those conversations with your group been like? You know, I mean, what do you kind of make of it? What are you, you know, looking to see? How are they looking to help whoever, you know, becomes a starter?
Absolutely, man. I mean, those guys, I tell them, man, it don't matter who's in, right? Like, our mindset is go tack the football. You know, like they understand, everybody understand the quarterback, right? But I always tell our guys, we are what make this offense go, right? With no, I don't care who the hell is throwing the ball. I don't care if they kicking the ball, right? Go attack the ball in the air. And that's the mentality that I'm trying to instill in these guys, and I think they're starting to get it.